Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did these 36-inch faux locks. I find this method that I did to be the easiest and the least amount of tension on your hair because this can be a very heavy hairstyle. Let's just get straight into it. So you want to start by stretching your hair. This is basically blow dried kind of, but you use whatever method that you prefer. And we're going to start by putting our hair into individual braids. This is the hair that I'm using, the Bobbi Boss 36-inch new locks in the color Fort, and I used 2 packs of this. Alright, so I'm going to part my hair off in 4 sections. There are 24 locks in each pack, so I'm trying to be very specific about, my parting and the number of braids that I do so that I have exactly enough and I don't have to go to the store and get any extra. I already did 6 in this little piece, and then I'm going to do another 6 out of this, and then I'm going to do the same with this back quarter, and then I'm going to split this in half and do the same all around. So I'll end up having 48 locks. I thought it was important to mention that because on my knotless video, people kept asking me how many braids I had, and I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm just splitting my hair off and doing 6 more braids at the top. If these parts look a little chunky, they are, and I don't care. But I think that you guys should probably keep yours a little bit on the chunkier side too, just because honestly, if you put too many at the top of your head, your head is going to fall over, your neck is going to break. These things get really heavy. But I do end up making some of the parts in the front a little bit smaller later in the video, so just keep watching. And to define my parts, I'm using my Oh Reliable Shine and Jam. So in retrospect, I should have done these ones closer to my ear, a little bit bigger. And these ones at the top smaller, but I really don't want to start over. 6 on this side now. I'm just gonna do another 6 in these 2 rows, and then we're gonna move on to the back. So now I'm parting the back of my head. Honestly, this part is not a tutorial because parting is not my ministry. Maybe it's yours, maybe it's somebody else's on YouTube's, but go watch their video because you will not learn anything about parting the back of your head here. Okay, so it is now 5:06. I started braiding my hair at 3:20, 2 hours to braid 40, well this is actually 46 braids, but considering that I have two extra locks to play with now, since I only did 46 braids instead of 48, I'm gonna divide these front ones up just so I can have them a little smaller at the top. Y'all, I kept talking all that junk about how I didn't want to go back to the beauty supply store, and I don't have a latch hook, so I have to go grab a latch hook really quick. But luckily, this beauty supply store is super close to here. Please do not judge me right now, okay? It is very cold, and I have no gas, oh my gosh. But it's very cold. I have on no pants, just please. All right, we have secured a latch hook. Let's go back home and finish. Okay, now that we have a latch hook, we're gonna go ahead and get started actually crocheting these in. I wanted the super long locks for the longest, and the longest I could ever find in stores would be 18 or 20. When I finally saw these in store, I was so excited. I was watching, over the summer, all the, extended lock videos, and people would be doing all that work, gluing 2 locks together, all that type of stuff, and I was just like, I do not want to do this. Okay, so we're gonna take our latch hook, make sure it's closed, and you are just going to stick it through the top of your braid. Yeah, so we're gonna just slip it through. Oh my gosh, okay. And now it's open. So we're gonna take our lock, and as you see, it already has a loop at the top, so we're just gonna put it on there, close our latch hook back, pull it through, my 2 fingers in there, and I pull the rest of the lock so long and just pull it in a knot basically. Alright, so now it's attached, not going anywhere. And what you're going to want to do is just start unraveling your lock. You don't have to do it all at once, but it's just basically like a tight coil, and you just need to unravel it. you just start wrapping it around your braid.
Please be better than me, and when you're at the top, make sure that you start wrapping the faux lock around your knot and not like just around the braid, because then you just get like an unattractive knot. I didn't learn that till I was like in the back of my head already. So, you know, learn from my mistakes, friends.
And I like these locks because they kind of have a distressed look already. And like I said, I'm not with all the extra work. So like I wasn't trying to do this part and then wrap them again. But I really think that these are cute as they are, especially after you unravel them a little bit. They start to, you know, get their own little unique look to each lock. And when you reach the end, just make sure that you tuck that little end piece in. So we got one down. And some of my ends are coming really loose. So what I'm gonna do, I'm like super comfortable right now. What I'm gonna do is just re-braid this end, and I'm gonna use some beeswax for my ends to help keep it together better. And I just like put it on my fingers and just braid so it's like going throughout the braid.
So I just wanted to show you guys again from a different angle. Don't know if this will be any more helpful, but just stick the hook through, pull your lock through, and make that knot. Stick your fingers through the loop and pull your lock through. And I think you guys will be able to see a little bit better this time around how I'm really like unraveling the lock and wrapping it. And I think I did probably not a better job of wrapping it closer to the top. But yeah, just like I said, make sure you wrap it around the knot, and that just makes it look so much more seamless. Like I said, I learned that too late, but it's not too late for you guys. That's why you have me. So yeah, there's not really much to it after that. I find that they're kind of like puffy when you first finish them, and it's just like a cuter look once they relax a little bit. So I do put some mousse, like the same that you would do with braids or whatever. I put some mousse and I tie them down, and by the next day I'm a little bit happier with the look. But yeah, this is the next day after I slept on them with the mousse and tied them down, and I'm a lot happier with this look. And I'm just gonna put a little baby hairs down just because, you know, we got to have some baby hairs. I'm not really one for dramatic baby hairs myself. I kind of just take, you know, like whatever naturally comes down, and I just brush those out. And I'm using Edge Effect edge control, which I like this edge control. Like, your edges stay, but they will be crusty. Like, ain't no way around it.
So yes, these are my finished product. They are super long. I'm gonna show you guys how long they are actually. So you guys can see this is how long they are. For reference, I'm 5'4", and they're hitting right above my knee. I probably wouldn't do them this long ever again just because they're heavy, they're always in the way, like, but I think it's cute. It's something fun to try, you know? All right, you guys, so that's the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any additional questions that I didn't answer for you in this video, feel free to drop me a comment. I always respond to all the comments. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.